out candy, or you can't.
And so he's like, now I'm handing out candy. I'm like, oh my God, is your day going to go to shit?
You can be in charge. It's all right.
You can be in charge of the candy bowl.
It works. I know.
Are you ready to roll?
Try it again. Welcome back to the soundstage at METALCON. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and this is Metal Coffee Shop. We are on the soundstage, sponsored by New Tech Machinery, and we are bringing in such cool interviews. I have to tell you, when I saw this lady, when she showed up at our booth, or we talked a couple days before, we've worked together, or we've known each other probably close to 20 to 30 years, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
You know, like, can we not go 30 years? Because then it starts like,
yeah,
okay,
like, how long have you been here?
You know, I'm a great Halloween costume now.
That is us. This is Thea Dudley, and this is the credit guru. She has worked, I'm telling you, the things that I never ever want to do, this lady is phenomenal at. So let's start with some introductions. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Thea Dudley, also known as the Credit Overlord. I've been doing credit and collections in the construction and LBM space for more than 30 years. We're just going to stop there at the 3-decade mark, and, you know, helping contractors get paid. Did a couple of stints, did most of my career as vice presidents for some of the larger distributors in the country, and now it's really fun to get to go out and try to get everybody educated on here's how you collect your money.
Yeah, and you are speaking at METALCON, and it's today?
That's today at 1:15.
Today at 1:15. So if you're listening to this from the show floor, 1:15, and you will be so happy because, I mean, this is your world.
Yeah. Well, everybody thinks that money's a dirty word. They don't want to read their contracts all the way through. They're afraid to make any kind of adjustments or changes on it. They don't want to sit there and go, oh, I got to call people for money, or I need to check out if this guy is even credit worthy to give money to. It's like, why? This job could bankrupt your company. I don't understand. Money is not a dirty word. I like it. I'd like more of it. I want you to get yours. I don't understand. We're going to normalize it. We're going to make it to where we're going to give you keywords and phrases. So we're talking about the top 10 cash flow killers for a business.
Nice. Top 10 cash flow killers. There's a lot. You only have how long?
It's an hour. We're going to, luckily I talk fast.
Yeah, it's true.
So we're going to blow through it.
Wow. I remember, as you were working with a major distributor, and you and I were working together when we first did National Women in Roofing.
Yes, we did.
That it really, the time you spend with contractors is so valuable, because there just is like those top 10 things, but there's some key items that you can really help somebody turn it around in not that long.
Well, and that's true. A lot of it is just keeping your focus on your AR and somebody making those calls.
Yeah.
And connecting with your distributor or your supplier. They have so much knowledge in there. And if they're not helping you, if they're not answering your questions, then, reach out to some other folks. Reach out to some of your other distributors. Reach out to, you could call me.
Yeah.
And we'll walk you through how to make sure you're getting your money collected.
Yeah, that is excellent. Now, you wrote a book.
I did.
And tell us a little bit about that.
So it's called The Credit Overlord's Guide to Credit and Collections in the Construction Space. It's on Amazon. It's a really just very down-to-earth read. It's written in just layman's terms so that we don't go all financial credit stuffy on you. And we have 2 more books coming out around Christmas time.
I love it.
So
2 more.
2 more.
You've been busy.
I write a credit advice column for LBM Journal, and we've been doing it for about a decade. And so 200 columns later, we thought, let's put them in a book. The book was 600 pages. I don't even want to read a book that's 600 pages, and I wrote it. So we chopped it in 2, and that's how we're rolling it out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's so cool.
And we just launched a credit podcast because credit managers, anybody that's working on the money side of things, so it's LBM Talks Credit.
I love it. That's awesome.
All these fun things that are happening, but the more people can get comfortable with talking about money, it is so okay to ask for what's due to you. You'll ask for the sale, but you won't ask to get paid.
Yeah. And I tell you, if you're an association out there, or you have a group and you're looking for a speaker, right here. I'm telling you, because everybody needs it. I don't care who you are. For any small business, I mean, I'm listening. I need it every day.
You know, I have people call up and they're like, look, I just have a quick question. I'm totally okay with that. And, you know, I can direct you to different resources. You know, here's where you go for a payment portal. You've got to have that. You've got to have the tools that all of your competitors have, and when you're competing with big box, you've got to make it convenient for your customers. You've got to have payment portals. You've got to have invoices on demand. You've got to be able to secure your lien rights. There's so many things you've got to do, but you don't have to do it by yourself.
No. And if you want to get more information about Thea and what she's doing and really help your business going into 2025, you can find her on the coffee shops. She has a directory, and we'll have to get that all updated with all your new books and everything that's going on.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I love it. Well, good luck today.
Well,
I know you'll do great.
You know, we're competing with a big piece of machinery that's sitting right next to where we're speaking, so that should be really fun. Yeah, I'm very territorial, so they might have to shut down for an hour.
I tell you what, you can't walk this floor without a big piece of machinery making noise.
That is true. That is very true.
That's just how it is.
This has been such a cool session. I mean, this has been, the band yesterday was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh.
I loved that.
The band?
It was 5 guys.
Okay.
It's a band in my world.
Yes, I love it.
They could make a lot of noise.
I love it. And that was all over at that welcome party, right?
Yep.
Yes. So they've been doing all kinds of stuff. Speed networking, welcome party, lots of great training and education. So check it out. Thank you, my dear.
Well, thanks for having me.
You're awesome.
This is so fun.
I know. It's so fun. And thank you all for being here. Stay tuned. We have more coming, and Karen Edwards is going to be coming to the table. So stay tuned for the next interview from METALCON 2024.